Welcome back to the show. XRP's on the move big time. We got some great news for you. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the shows. Things are getting exciting. You can follow us on X, YouTube, and digperspectives.com for exclusive content. Right now, $3.6 trillion market cap for crypto. The market's turned around in the last hour. We're up 2.7%, and so's Bitcoin, 99,100, knocking on 100K's door here. Ethereum, 3,300 right now. XRP at the number 3 spot, 287. Now, we've just seen we're up 12.1 in the 24-hour, 23.7 up on the 7-day. Tether on the number 4 spot, 137 billion market cap. Range of price for XRP, 255 to 288. Look at where we're at right here. 290 is a major level according to technical analysts. We close above that. And I tell you, they're saying fireworks are on the way. We're going to get into it, but let's look at this first. XRP Las Vegas, did you get your ticket? The early bird pricing is still available, but it is very limited. The window is closing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Hello, Las Vegas. You guys having fun?
XRP Las Vegas 2025, May 30th and 31st at the MGM Grand. Early bird discount tickets are closing soon. You want to lock in. 2025 is looking like a big year for XRP. Celebrate the journey with the XRP family in Las Vegas, May 30th and 31st. 2 great days exploring the evolution of finance and Web3. Discounts closing soon. Get your tickets now.
There you have it, everybody. Get your tickets. I'm telling you, this is incredible. We've got new announcements, a whole wave of new announcements that are coming to you. Brace yourself. Michael Branch right here says, we'll try this again. We missed it yesterday, Michael. We let Michael down yesterday, daggone it. And I don't like doing that. That's my Nashville brother right there. The recent membership of Ripple as a platinum member of the American Bankers Association, the ABA, represents a crucial step in the company's strategy to integrate with the traditional banking system in the United States. And I say, couple this news with the dinner they just had, Brad Garlinghouse, Stuart Alderati, and President-elect Trump. Come on in. Yeah, the ABA, American Bankers Association on Ripple, is the main banking association in the United States, representing over 4,000 banks that together hold $18 trillion in deposits, ladies and gentlemen, extend nearly $11 trillion in loans, and employ more than 2 million people. Now, being a platinum member means Ripple having direct access to this network of influential financial institutions, including the main decision makers in the banking sector. With the registration, Ripple is in a privileged position to promote its technology within the United States banking system, directly influencing the future of financial and digital operations. That is a big damn deal, ladies and gentlemen, and I see why Michael wanted us to cover it yesterday, and he's absolutely on point here. Shout out to you, Michael. The recent membership of Ripple as a platinum member of the American Bankers Association represents a crucial step in the company's strategy to integrate the traditional banking system in the United States. Don't forget about FedNow, right? The move not only highlights the importance of solutions offered by Ripple, including XRP and the XRP Ledger, for those interested in knowing, but could also have significant implications for the future of cryptocurrencies in the American financial sector. Now, also wrap this into the equation here. We've been hearing from rumors from the transition team that on day one, executive order will repeal the SAB 121 rule by Gary Stinking Gensler, right? And it will immediately allow the banks to custody crypto assets and not have to hold it on their own balance sheet. This is a game changer. We see these things happen, and it looks like Ripple and XRP Ledger are in the pole position with the entire U.S. financial system. Come on in. This here from Stuart Alderati. On January 20th, Gensler's war on crypto ends at the SEC. We asked the SEC to agree to postpone the filing of their opening brief in their appeal of our victory, current deadline January 15th, which is today, and they refused. What a waste of time and taxpayers' dollars. Nevertheless, we are confident in our position on appeal and look forward to working with new SEC leadership to resolve this matter. Brad Garlinghouse chimes in on top of Stewart's post. Gensler very much on brand, completely dismissive of the 2024 election and the American public, fully commits to his failed regulation by enforcement agenda, bitter end, sad. And it absolutely is sad. But this is great news. U.S. Congressman Tom Emmer has been appointed as the vice chairman of Digital Assets, Financial Technology, and Artificial Intelligence Subcommittee. This is remarkable. Tom Emmer is the only congressman who stood in a meeting and said, actually sitting in a meeting and said right directly to Brad Garlinghouse that XRP is not a security. And he acknowledged it. This is super exciting to have someone so smart and knowledgeable on this technology on that committee. Here from James Filan, shout out to James here. The parties have filed a stipulation stating they will file a deferred appendix for the cross appeal 21 days after the appealee's brief is served. The SEC's opening brief still must be filed by today, which that was yesterday. Sherry Empress says here, what this means, parties will file a single combined appendix that only includes the information referenced in the briefs later on. This doesn't change anything regarding the briefs that are yet to be filed. I said for fun last night while we were watching XRP take off, as it's still doing today, I said, now for fun, imagine the SEC doesn't file for the Ripple appeal tomorrow. That would be fire. Now, Mark Fagel, former SEC official, says that that isn't going to change anything. And I say, okay, well, you know more about it than I do. JP Morgan now predicting new proposed XRP Solana ETFs may attract $14 billion worth of inflows. Bring it on, ladies and gentlemen. This is more upward pressure on XRP market. And speaking of that, I want you to take a look at this from Dom, TraderView 2. He lists some really interesting ideas about what's going on the exchanges right now. Stay with me. I think you're going to love this. Very informative post he shared last month. Check it below if you haven't. Many wonder how XRP, having such a large market cap, can move so quickly and much higher. And the simple answer is low supply and thin order books on the exchanges, he's saying. Let me put this into perspective. Using the Binance perp markets as an example. This is all theoretical and assumes someone market bought instantly, not realistic, but purely for educational purposes. So, comparing Bitcoin to XRP, Bitcoin 985 million USDT required to clear 9,040 Bitcoin and move the price 25% higher. XRP with the current order books, the same buy 59.73 million USDT required to clear 19.88 million XRP and move the price 25% higher. It is approximately 16.5 times easier to move XRP 25% higher than Bitcoin in theory, assuming an even spread of sell orders across the price ranges. So just to give you an idea. But let's get more specific here, because this is really where we're talking about. And this is really, I'm telling you, this is great. This guy, Dom, is a smart guy. It's been, he said, XRP order book analysis, read until the end. It's been weeks since I shared order book analysis, and many wonder why. I know when it matters and when it doesn't. We're back to the time it matters. Between Coinbase and Binance Spot, there are 18 million XRP sitting between here and $2.90 area. This is not very much at all. To put this in perspective, when we first reached 270 area in December, there was a combined skew of 40 million XRP within a 10% range. Now there is only 10 million XRP as skew within a 10% range. It's roughly 75% easier to blast over $3 as it was last time we reached similar levels. So in his eyes, $2.70 is the last trigger before $2.90 and $3 becomes a magnet. All we need to see is this consistent buying keep up and those local highs come fast. There's not much supply stopping us. Check the chart below. Yellow walls say trouble. We don't have any until $3 area. I feel FOMO kicking in from others. We just hope Bitcoin behaves and allows this to continue. I'll be updating the thread when we need to. So you can see the chart here that he's referencing. But what I want to bring up about this is this feels an awful lot like the Shane Ellis theory, where we've talked about the order books getting bought out up to certain price limits. And that's exactly what he's describing here is the Shane Ellis theory. I've said this often about the Fed buying back scenario, and I've had open conversations with Jimmy Valley, and I've often said one of the flaws that I thought with that was why would they pay that much for it if they could just buy it off the exchanges at this price and stair-step the price at a much lower buy? They could do that, right? But it's interesting here that we see this because I believe this is exactly what we're watching. We're watching the order books get bought out. And once they buy their way through those order books on the exchanges, the only people left that have it are you and I. And you know we know what it's worth. So it really gets interesting when you think of this, especially when we find ourselves so close to a new all-time high. Because when you get past a new all-time high, you move to a very new situation again. It's called price discovery. Because once you cross 384 or 385, the previous all-time high for XRP, you're now in uncharted waters. At the same time that institutions will be allowed to custody crypto. At the same time that ETFs are being rolled out. At the same time that a crypto president, administration, and Congress are in play. Think of this for a moment. Things are getting ready to be very, very exciting should we get past these moments and see this buying out of the sell walls, because once we get to a new all-time high, there is no buying anybody's sell walls out essentially. I mean, then people will set limit orders for a certain price above, but it only gets so much. And then you think of this. XRP market cap just flipped BlackRock. XRP market cap just flipped Disney. And soon, I believe it flips Ethereum. Sistine Research says XRP flips Bitcoin at $19 and Ethereum at $4. We're closer than you think. Crypto Insight UK, who's amazing, comes in and says this is accurate hypothetically, but not currently. This calculation using FDV is fully diluted value, including all the XRP in escrow, which is not available to everyone. So if we use the circulating supply, we'd be looking at $6.60 per XRP to flip Ethereum currently. I love that clarity. And Ed Greg Crypto right here says, going up the stairs, bulls go up the stairs and bears jump out the window, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're talking about here. We're on our way up. Here, then here. We got to get above that 290. You know we got to get above that 290, and then things start getting very interesting, they say. Historic 3-day candle closes in just 10 hours, says Eggrad Crypto. And in the next 10 hours, we have the potential to witness a record-breaking closure on the 3-day candle for XRP. If this candle closes in the anticipated formation, we could be making historical closure. And that is setting the stage for all the things that everyone has talked about just like this. The following targets are what we expect if we break out to the upside. He says confirmed breakout to the upside is expected. So we should be looking for 362, 455 on the road to 1822. And then cheers. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. We're going into the freedom zone, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to talk about that censorship, government control of social media platforms, and what real leadership can do to stop it from happening. Go to digperspectives.com, click the freedom zone for next to nothing, and come on in. All right, welcome back. Let's get into this. This is what real leadership can really bring